So now I'm going to show you how to make a bean and barley soup that I put together while I was eating my avocado toast. I chose bean and barley soup today, one, because it's cold and rainy, two, it's inexpensive, quick, and nutritious, nutrient dense. So beans, they're a protein source that's plant-based. They have antioxidant qualities that they can help reduce cancer, even help you with how your body metabolizes sugar that can affect those with diabetes. It can help with that. And then also control appetite because it's so nutrient dense. The barley, it's rich in vitamins, minerals, and just beneficial plant compounds. So if you haven't tried bean and barley soup, I know that maybe this isn't going to be like one of those go-to more appealing meals, but I just want to encourage you to give it a try. I also don't want to oversimplify this process. I know that you have to make time to gather recipes and then do the grocery shopping and then make it. So this is why I just chose something that's inexpensive as well as simple. Now, I took these beans, and it's a mixture of all kinds of beans. I rinsed them and I soaked them overnight. So now I'm going to put them in my crock pot. If you have an Instapot, it does take out the overnight soaking requirement. I've used an Instapot, but I guess because I'm old school and I have a crock pot, I've just been sticking with this old boy. Now I'm going to post the recipe, but this was the beans was like one whole packet. This barley, I just got this dried barley, and it's with this in the same section as the beans in most stores. And I used half the bag, which the recipe calls for about 8 ounces. So I'll put that in there. This recipe calls for about 3 carrots, 2 stalks of celery, a half an onion, and garlic. My garlic, I have a garlic press, or you can just chop it really fine. And I put everything in there. Again, I'll post the different amounts, but most of the time you have to adjust it to your family, your taste anyway. And then, whoops, here's my cayenne pepper. I have to be careful because my family doesn't like spicy, but you'll find me sneaking this ingredient in just about everything. And then it does call for a bay leaf. Hey, if you don't keep bay leaf in your spices, or you don't even have spices besides salt and pepper, don't worry about it if you forgot it when you shopped. It'll still turn out just fine without the bay leaf, if you ask me. So, I'm going to put all this. And I'll probably come back and add more pepper after I taste it later on. Same with the salt. And again, if you can't have very much salt, then just go easy on it. Okay, I have to go easy on the cayenne. That's just my extra little. But then here's the bay leaf. This recipe calls for chicken broth. I want to point out that I use bone broth, and I try to get the most natural source I can, but bone broth has collagen. This particular bone broth has 10 grams of protein, which is the collagen. Collagen is just, our body is composed of collagen. It like connects joints. As we get older, we start not being able to rebuild our collagen, and it can just definitely lead to joint problems. That's probably a little bit more than you want to know, but it's part of the reason why I use bone broth. It's just got great health benefits. So I'm going to put this whole container in here, and if I find that I need a little bit more liquid, I'll add water. You don't have to have or use the chicken broth or the bone broth if you don't have an extra box. You can use water to make sure you have enough liquid. So then I'm going to just stir this up, turn my crock pot on, And again, I'm putting it on low because this thing, if I have to leave it all day like today, this thing can cook way quicker than you realize. And it's loud. Now this recipe, I'm gonna post it, and it does call for spinach, putting it in there, but I don't like the spinach just like when it's cooking all day. So I'll put whatever greens I have on hand, but I'll put them in my bowl or right at the last minute so they're not just overcooked and slimy. Um, Anyway, I hope this encourages you. If you don't try this recipe, maybe you'll find remember one that works for you. But just know that one of the most important things you can do is take the time to fuel your body properly. When your body is absorbing just the nutrients it needs, you will start to feel the difference. You will feel better. And I just want to encourage you with this. Reach out with any questions and stay warm today.